Hey guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com. I'm doing a quick first impressions gameplay video for Cloud9, a free-to-play 3D fantasy MMORPG developed by MGame and published by Redfox Games. I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Cloud9 or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. So yes, the game is called Cloud9, but it's not referring to your favorite esports team. Instead, it's an anime-inspired MMORPG that it has a bit of a history. Launched back in 2009 as Cloud9 through MGame and shut down, and later relaunched in October 2016 through Redfox Games, who seemingly resurrect all these older games. Let's go with the Primus Union. They seem like the good guys, and the Libero are obviously evil because their flag is in red, and red is obviously an evil color. But I remember playing this game ages ago. It used to be called, it was always called Holic 2 in Asia. Here they just called it Cloud9 for some reason. So our character classes include, we have 2 lollies, but they're kind of like a mix of they look beavery / furry. So furry lollies, not quite as good as a regular lolly, so we're going to pass on those. Are the classes gender locked? Because it looks like this is like a rogue. So you're actually picking a character rather than a class, so it's very clear that this guy's a rogue. So they do appear gender locked as well. So let's go back to this screen. It's a very odd character creation screen. I'll go ahead and play, I don't want to play a healer, so we'll play as Matsuki Tigri, and there's just a wall of text here, which, let's be real, nobody's gonna read. But it's kind of a humanoid mage character. I'm gonna go ahead and click you. Interesting that you do that. Now you get to choose your job. So no, you actually get to pick a character and then you pick your job. So it's not kind of tied to that, but it's still very weird. And they do look to be gender locked, it seems. So we have rogue, cleric, monk, hunter, mage, and warrior. Let's go with mage, because I want to play mage anyway. Look at that metrosexual hairstyle, boys. Check it out. Very modern, shaggy. Cross-sexual. Is this a real haircut? Weaver? Really? Go to your barber and say, "Oh, give me a weaver sexual." And you can get a weird fucking look, guaranteed. All right, we're gonna go with let's go with the weaver sexual, guys. Just reading it over here. Let's go with the purple hair. It looks kind of nice. That is some evil face type, yo. It'd be hilarious if you put evil face type and made your character black. That would just be hilariously casually racist. But no, it's not like that. We got tenacity. Let's go with. I'll rock the tenacity. There's not very many options. Select. The game's character creation options are not its strong point. And let's go and name ourselves Remo, and it should be available. Awesome, we got Remo. Nice, good touch. But again, the game relaunched rather in October of 2016. So my name should be available. Nice. I actually did play this ages ago, and I do remember it was kind of cool back when it launched in 2009 as just another free-to-play MMORPG, though already it's gonna seem a bit dated. If I remember correctly, the coolest aspect was the game's subclassing system, where you can actually swap out different classes, which the music's not bad either. We got some pretty fantasy-esque music. Almost reminds me of Final Fantasy IX for some reason. I'm getting a Final Fantasy IX vibe from this music. I do remember it was actually
aimed for discipline.
This is like the least enthusiastic voice actor ever.
This country was made by
wow, listen to that. I'm not even kidding.
Together
this guy is so unenthusiastic. He's like, please get me out of here.
Chrysium was the center of trades and productions.
Unbelievable.
And for the Primus Union, taking its honor highest in value.
He didn't even read the line correctly.
Came 2 hardships.
That was not supposed to be on the second line. Unbelievable. That draw distance is pretty awful too.
The Ganaf Libera, and then of course, the endless monsters appearing after the night.
Alright, that's all I can handle. That's all I can handle of that. Let's get out of there. So here we are, jumping to the world of Cloud9. Pretty sure I played the other faction last time because I don't remember starting this place. The game world is probably not going to be too busy because, again, the game relaunched through Redfox, and Redfox is now known for relaunching a lot of older games. We do see a bunch of NPC guards patrolling around, so it's one of those games that goes boosh, you're in the world. And we have our first quest kind of in our vicinity, this question mark. Already the game's interface seems super dated. I do remember this game looking decent back in the day, but it did not age well. Let's go talk to Hendrik. The cool part of this game, I feel like at the time, the story was like, it wasn't great, but like it kind of focused on it because every time you talk to NPC, it would go to this like separate story screen, and it gives you a chance to read all this stuff, but no need to do this. There was not much damage, but there was something. Temple of Discipline. Alright, let's go kill something now. This guy's another quest for me? Really? Talkable NPC is just this guy, and we already talked to you anyway. Where's my quest log? Oh, there we go, on the left side. I'm not sure why I missed that for a second. Boosh! And we just got teleported. It's nice. I'm like what I'm seeing with Infant. She's quite well endowed. I am literally getting slapped in the face by books. Enchanted books are literally punching me. All right, we got our first. Oh, wow, fail. Come on. Let's put our first skill equipped anyway. We got nothing. K brings up our skill menu. And we do have quite a varied skill menu, actually. All right, let's see. Flame Shock is our first skill. Equip that over there nicely. I feel a lot of like modern games kind of throw away the like. I like that there's options here though. That's kind of nice. You've like Mystical, Fantasy, Calm, all on one tree. You have actually race skills as well. So choosing a race isn't just like aesthetics. It actually gives you like certain skills, which is kind of nice. In so many MMORPGs and games in general, your race is such a secondary decision. Even in World of Warcraft, people might give me some shit for this, but even in World of Warcraft, the amount of difference between race I felt was so little. Like back in Vanilla WoW, like Taurens had like 1% more HP, humans had like perception, they could see invisible a little better. It was such a minor thing that it didn't seem like a big deal. Here at least you get a whole different set of abilities, which is kind of nice. 8 skills, which I guess these are crafting skills. Is it trance? Please give me trance, please. Game, please. Trance, please. What is this? Cooldown 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure that just brings you back to town. It's pretty much a Hearthstone. It's got a 20-minute cooldown. It's gonna be a Hearthstone. But I'm not sure why it's called trance, please. It's a hilarious name. Alright, bring this menu back up. Do we have others? We only level 1, so let's kill some more books, boys. Easiest books of my life. We already got 3 out of 3. We need to get a classified document now. But like, this has a very retro MMORPG feel. Like back when games just put a shit ton of monsters on one screen. What other games did this? Maybe a lot of Chinese games did this. But wow, look how many enemies are on one screen. Did they expect this place to be like so busy that they just had to put so many enemies here? It'd be so heavily camped that they had to like literally fill it with monsters. You must get out of the dungeon by completing the quest. I did it. Alright, we got the secret document. We're good. Alright, get out of the dungeon. Alright, let's go. We click on it and it should take us there automatically. Nice. So that's the exit over there. These enemies barely hit for any damage, so it makes no difference. So when you click on your quest, it just kind of takes you there automatically. Not sure if it did that back in the day, but there are just a lot of enemies. The radar is quite nice too. You can actually click on the enemies to see what the names are of the enemies in here too. For an older game, but then again, I can't cut it too much slack because 2009 is not really that old. I mean, in the context of things, I mean, Maple Story came out like 2003 or something, or 2004. WoW came out in 2004 as well. So, I mean, 2009 is definitely not an oldie. Alright, let's go talk to Handrick. Ahem. Now we did this quest. Get back the classified document. What's he gonna give me? Bonus. The town people might have some. Alright, he gave me nothing? Really? That asshole. No, it's on this left side again. It's kind of weird. You go to this first person screen to get your quests, and then they pop out like in the anime figure. I mean, the art is quite good on her. I'm liking what I'm seeing, especially right there. And then you also have on the left side in traditional MMORPG fashion. So left, middle, and like the whole screen. Very odd mix. Monster card book. Nice. You actually I remember too, you could transform into monsters, which is the monster card book reminded me of that too. There are a few unique elements of the game. I still like the fact that World is huge too. I like the fact that Redfox brought it back because it's always sad to see a game shut down. So the world lives on through Redfox. I gotta give credit to people like Super Games and Redfox. At least they keep these older games alive. Kind of wish it was more like lively. Even like a game like Dark Eden was way more lively, and her eyes just like creepily peeking upwards. Man who forgot his memories won. I'm liking her a lot more over here than I saw like over here, like in the other screen. You got time to spare? I guess so. I'm playing Cloud9 at like 12 o'clock at night. There's a guy named Normain. He seems to have lost his memory, just like you. Yo, bro, you feel sorry for that guy who lost his memory, but not me? Come on, help me out. To help him get his memory back, I would like to make some warm food. Pretty sure that's not how it works. All right, whatever. Let's go help this chick out. So it's just weird this pops up over here too. Like I'm going to click OK anyway. Nice. Takes you to it automatically. Limits requested to capture the Paladin. The mutated Paladin. Nice. So you can see a little... Looks like a little plum. That can't hurt anybody. You can relax on your hunting. Because the Paladins are the weakest monsters. Nice. We're killing our first enemies now. They look so cute. I gotta up the graphics a little bit. I feel like the draw distance is really bothering me. So we're at... I don't want blurry. I want detailed. That's LOD. Effective displaying the landscape in long distance. Alright, that's the best you can get. Unfortunate. Alright, close this out. Let's go kill all these cute little things. We're still level 1. Speaking, it's a tad slow. They are doing some launch events. They're speeding things up. Enemies die really quick anyway. I'm sure we'll get level 2, 3 really quickly. Wow, we got no experience for that beginner quest. Savage game. We'll get there though. I actually don't like when games like rush you through the early experience too quickly. I mean, a lot of older games, like even like Maple Story post Big Bang, you've had like World of Warcraft now, Dark Ages of Camelot, a lot of really old games too. They've really sped up the early experience and like to a point of obscenity. I feel like Hold on, we need to click on this. And it takes us right to it. That's kind of nice. It takes us right here, so it must be in this area. I actually gotta loot the enemies, not just... I'm kind of used to a lot of games where it picks up the quest loot automatically. Some games actually require you to bend over and pick it up. Give me those seeds. I mean, it's a functional older game, but I feel like... I don't know, maybe it's just me, because I never got too much into this. So we got a card from killing this guy, nice. IM does not exist. I'm pretty sure it exists. I'm looking at it right now. Maybe we can only have one, that's why. I didn't pick one up earlier, did I? Alright, juicy fruit. Yo, give me that juicy fruit. That's actually one of my favorite gum flavors. So these items do not exist apparently, even though they're right there. Alright, we can get this one. Maybe it's bugging out. Maybe we already grabbed it and just... No, they're all here. Alright, now we got it. It was just bugging out. Easy kills. I was saying, a lot of these older games have sped up your experience quite a bit, and it's good that at least it's not instant over here. Because you don't really get to learn the game or experience early content if it's rushed too quickly. So we need to get 3 more of these seeds. Easy kills. Let's go and put these cards into my book. And I guess when you fill these up, you get some kind of rewards. They're not like cards in Ragnarok. I did like the Ragnarok card system though. It's unfortunate that Ragnarok Online 2 got rid of that. It was a nice little system. I like games that reward you for like grinding for like rare drops. For some reason, I love grinding for rare drops, even if it's a cosmetic. I mean, I've gotten every cosmetic I could grab into those wheels and Bland Soul, which are obviously not too difficult, but it was a lot of fun. Which is why I feel like a lot of people play Guild Wars 2 for dyes and stuff and cosmetics. It's all about those cosmetics, yo. All right, we don't need. Did we already equip this in here? Nice, it's in there. We close it. We Gucci close the book. All right, it's in there. So you can more than one of the same card in your book. Close that out. All right, we're done. We're done. We need one more mutated seed. Is it these guys? Yeah, let's go loot these. Give me those juicy fruits. Give me those juicy fruits. So we're gonna, oh god, we're actually gonna die. Oh god, we pulled too many. Now look at my easy level 2. Planned. Tab actually switches between enemies too. That's the name tab targeting. That's where that comes from, by the way. Tab to select different enemies. Look how cute these guys are. We're killing like apricots and plums. I feel like we're the asshole in this game world. Man, the savages want to eat these things. You know, I gotta do for the quest. Level 7, 7-day package, upgradable, nice. So it's another thing. Very often when these games relaunch, they do give you a lot of freebies. Whether it's RF Online, whether it's Cloud9, all these old games do give you a lot of, you know, they want to speed things up. Even Allied Online does it too. It's almost like standard fare nowadays. It gives you a reason to kind of come back and try these games. But I was gonna say earlier, maybe it's because I grew up playing Fly for Fun. I could see myself going back and like casually reliving nostalgia, but because I didn't grow up playing Cloud9 personally, it's a bit of a taller order for me to jump into this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm curious how popular Holic 2 is in Asia, because this is, again, why they call it Cloud9 as well. Maybe because Cloud9 is a pretty popular esports team, but they were not very well known, if existing at all, back in 2009. Music's not bad. It's gonna get pretty repetitive though, because we're in the same zone. Thanks for helping me. Yo, this chick is trying to help some dude remember his memories back. But what about me? I have the same issue, yo. Oh man, we got 2 minutes. We are timed, boys. We are timed. It's probably really close anyway. So anyway, store. You can sell items within your inventory. So in order to sell items, there's no auction house. It's going to be using it looks like it's using some kind of booth system. I know Rose Online had that as well. Actually, this game's graphics remind me a bit of Rose Online. Only because they're anime-esque. But Rose Online had little sillier enemies. Well, the enemies here are kind of silly too. Yo, is this a person? Oh, we found another person. First other person we saw. I like how these guards are randomly just like patrolling like the war. Oopsies over here too. So people are playing even at this odd hour. So that's kind of nice. I see people playing the game, which is definitely a plus. If you're looking for just another anime RPG to try, I do think. But then again, if you look at a game like Twin Saga, which is relatively new, even Aura Kingdom, it starts off really easy. This gives you more of a classical like retro feel because it's going to be a little bit slower, though it's still clearly easy, but at least you can die on pulls. Like when you're playing a game like Twin Saga, you really can't die early on, and in so many MMORPGs you just really cannot die. Let's go hand this quest in, before we start messing around. Got 50 seconds left. We're running out of time. Give me that charm experience. All right, Normain, eat your food. All right, he's gonna give me a jewel. Nice, wonderful. And the game story is clearly this amnesia motif, which is very common in a lot of games. Pretty cheap motif though. Pretty cheap like plot device, the whole amnesia thing. But it really creates a blank canvas. It lets you really tell the story however you want, which is why it's so common. I have a tail. Clearly a Saiyan. Can't let Yajirobe cut that off. I would have played a female lolly, but I didn't want to play a furry lolly. Furry, like, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I got a Vit rune, so you can upgrade your gear too. It really just starts you off with very little though. And can we level this up right away? And you can. Interesting, good. And then level 3, good. You can put a point every single level. I hate when games let you like put 1 point into a skill, and then to get level 2 of that skill, you gotta be like level 5. It's like, no, let me put my skill points wherever I want. That's how I want my skill growth to be. But it looks like you have a lot of variety, especially if you're gaining one skill per. Your subclass skills kind of, let you mix and match classes too. So it's kind of huge that you can actually mix those up too. And you get your subclass later on. It's not that far into the game. I forgot exactly when though. Because again, I played this game for the first time back in 2009. I played for like a couple weeks only, but I got to see a decent chunk of it. I had my fun back in the day. But yeah, that's Cloud9. It's called Cloud9 Online right now for some reason in the game. But yeah, if you guys do want to play Cloud9 or just learn more about it, go check the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. Anyway, guys, later. Big map too. Looks nice.